You can't help but notice the changes. They are literally front and center. When GM introduced the first Volt, the world was enamored by chic wall iPods, and the Volt design team thought a giant, touch-sensitive panel was a way to make us love their plug-in car. Instead, that was one of the worst features of the first Volt. In the new model, the panel has been deleted like skeuomorphic design in iOS. In its place is a perfectly sized, 8-inch infotainment screen and HVAC controls. It feels strange to give thanks for real, physical buttons, but it's simply true that they work better in almost all vehicles than a touchy-feely flat surface. Despite the new look that takes a step away from the iPod-ness of the original, the new Volt will totally love your smartphone, thanks to built-in Apple CarPlay and Android Auto software. The new Volt seats 5, instead of 4, and the interior and exterior have both been upgraded to something I would truly like to see in my driveway every morning. My test vehicle had the jet black/brandy two-tone interior. It looks great, but the big brown swoops of color that extend the inside of the door to the top of this dashboard can be a hassle. In the right sunlight, these threw unfortunate beige reflections onto the windshield. I was able to look through them most of the time when I focused on the driving, but if I were to buy a 2016 Volt, I'd choose a darker material here. For sure, there are 4 interior color and material options, with the most expensive leather adding $1,340 to the price. While there's plenty of room in the front seats for 2 full-size adults, the rear really only seats 3 in a pinch. Unlike in the first-gen Volt, the battery pack no longer bumps up into the rear seats. Sadly, it still runs through the rear seat leg area, so whoever sits in the middle will have to straddle the bulge the whole time. It's a small price to pay for the efficiency you gain, but something to be aware of. If you're not trying to go all clown car with the Volt, there is enough head and legroom in the front and back to fit 4 adults in the car, unless your friends all have 6-foot, 2-inch frames.